just in the middle of doing my favorite workout. So today, this is a live session, and we're going to be talking about top 3 mistakes that people make when they're exercising, and we're also going to talk about my favorite workout, which is what I was doing, by the way. I just finished pull-up number 225, so it's a good stopping point. All right, so my favorite workout, where we're going to start. This is something you don't necessarily need a lot of equipment, maybe 1 dumbbell, 1 kettlebell. It's called an ascending, descending ladder, all right? Here are the first 2 moves. First one is a pull-up, right? Here to here. So if you can't do that, but you can work on an underhand, chin up, that's okay too. If you can't do a pull-up, make sure that you comment right now. Everybody who comments is going to win a prize. 2 people are going to win some really cool GTS stuff. So make sure you comment right now. If you can't do a pull-up, Kathy will see it. We'll come back to it, right? So how this would work is you would do 10 of those pull-ups. You'll do 1 squat, okay? We always teach our people when you're doing a squat, make sure you're not leaning forward, all right? You want your weight on your heels, spread your toes out, here to here. Okay, if you want to make it more challenging, just pick up a weight. So how to work is 10 pull-ups, 1 squat. No break. 9 pull-ups, 2 squats. 8 and 3, and you just go from the top of the ladder here, and everything flips. Awesome workouts, right? So those are your first 2 moves. Again, make sure you comment. All right, we got lots of prizes going out. Make sure you comment. So now we're going to come over here to, you finish that, you go through it as fast as you can, record your time. All right, so now we're over here, next 2, push-up. Everybody knows maybe we're going to have push-ups in the workout, okay? So, same format, okay? You want to have your hands directly under your shoulders. A mistake that we're going to talk about in a minute, a lot of people are way out here like this. When you're doing that, you're putting a lot of strain on that front part of your shoulder. So you want to try to line your knuckles up under your shoulders. Elbows are at about a 45-degree angle. Okay, so not all the way in tight, that's a tricep push-up. So we're going to do 10 of those. You finish the 10th one, you're going to walk your hands up, you're going to squat down, you're going to grab your kettlebell, right? That's if you're doing the first of these 2 options, which is a deadlift, right? So I'll show you from the side, but you would just go right into it. Feet about shoulder width apart. Most important part of the deadlift are your shoulders, surprisingly. Shoulders are here, you're going to feel that in your lower back. I tell everybody, put your shoulders in your back pocket. All right, take them, put them in your back pocket. You're going to push your hips back. All right, when you get to here, pull your hips forward, and then you want to be in a position we call a vertical plank. Right? Glutes tight, abs tight. So you're going to do the same format. 10, 1, 9, 2. You're going to go as quick as you can. All right? This workout is awesome. I mean, sweat fest. All right, now you can modify it based on your level of fitness. If you're haven't been exercising all that much, again, tell us if you can't do pull-ups. We can modify that for you, give you some different things. Or you could take a break, do 10 and 1, a couple of deep breaths, a little bit of a breather, go back to it. All right, but the goal is try to decrease the amount of time that it takes to get that done. So that's one of JG's all-time favorite workouts called ascending, descending ladder. All right, it's an awesome workout, so try it. So now
we have a question.
Ooh, what's the question?
If you're not ready to just bang out 55 pull-ups.
Ooh, somebody did the math quick, fast, and in a hurry. Mm-hmm. If you're not ready to do 55 pull-ups, right? Who was that?
Chris Brock.
Chris Brock, great question. If you're not ready to bang out 55 pull-ups, there's a couple of things you can do. One of them, if you have access to a TRX, is what we call a row. And I'm going to have Catherine actually grab a band. She's behind the scenes today, right? She's normally in front, but
let me just
make sure you can see that. Make sure I'm on camera. Okay, here I am. Hi. So, Chris, great question. A modified thing that you could do is a little bit more of a rowing type of thing on the TRX, right? That one would be a little bit easier. Another one, actually a couple of versions, if you have access to one of these bands, what we call, what do we call this?
Back extension.
Back extension. Thank you. right?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to turn my hat around backwards. I gotta get serious here. I gotta get focused. So that's my Kentucky hat. We're not having a great year. Post who your favorite team is. Hopefully it's Kentucky. All right, so back to it. Back extensions, elbows locked, wrists down. You're trying to pull it, and you're trying to pinch your shoulder blades together. Okay? So that's a good one. Maybe you can do a couple of pull-ups. That's fine. So if your number's 10, maybe you try 2 pull-ups, go over the TRX, come grab this. Great question. Chris, you're already in there. You're already going to get one of the prizes. You may qualify for the next prize. So again, make sure you're commenting. We got lots of prizes going out the door today. I'm going to zoom in for emphasis. Hopefully I had no boogers or anything. So make sure that you comment. Lots of prizes. All right, so now, top 3 mistakes. I see this is like, Catherine, what's top 3 mistakes?
I think one of them has to do with twisting.
Twisting. Ah, yeah, thank you. All right, so there's lots of mistakes that are made. These are some of the most common ones that we see. In fact, the first one is a mistake that I made. I've been in this industry for almost 16 years now, and about a year and a half ago, I didn't realize that I was making this mistake, which there's no twisting, right? So everything people get into, bicep curls, squats, push-ups, pull-ups, everything is one plane, right? Front or back or straight up and down. We need twisting. Everyday life has twisting. I just got back from a trip to San Diego, several times picking up a heavy bag, putting it in the overhand bin, right? You're picking up your laundry basket, whatever that is. There's lots of things that require twisting, and it's when people get hurt.
This is a great opportunity for people to ask, what kind of movements would include twisting?
So
if you need to comment, that would be a good way
If you need to comment, if you want a prize, and we're giving away to everybody who comments, plus a chance to win 2 big prizes, some sweet stuff, right? So
Jim Noltimer says, "Go Dogs, whip those Kentucky Wildcats."
Oh my gosh. Okay, he doesn't get a prize.
No prize.
Who was that, Jim?
Jim Noltimer.
No, Jim, you don't get a prize.
No prize for Jim.
All right, don't be calling us out like that. Although this year, you probably would whoop us. All right. So a couple of lateral movements. Okay, they don't have to be real fancy, but again, if you have a band, what we call an anchor point, something you can hook it around. This is one I do a lot with our athletes, especially like our baseball players. All right, so you'd be about 2 feet away from it, tighten your core, and twist from your trunk, right, from the hips, rather than arms. See, I didn't really twist much, but rotate from the hips. Okay, another simple one is just going side to side, right, touching the ground. Touching the ground. That's another one. That's side to side. There's also a really great one. That's one of our favorites, and I'm going to call in the beautiful, the lovely, the amazing, the Catherine. So Catherine is going to show you what we call the Turkish get-up. All right. Now, don't be intimidated by it if you've never done it before. So I'm gonna walk you through it, right, as Catherine is doing this. So if you're on the ground. Light kettlebell, you can see the angle of her foot and her arm are at a 45-degree angle. All right, kettlebell's on the same side. She's going to drive up, elbow, hand, sweep the leg through. See how she's sitting back. She's going to windshield wiper her back foot. And then that's basically a lunge, right? She's coming up out of that lunge. She steps back into the lunge, windshield wiper, pushes her hips, swings it through, and she's real slowly working her way down. And notice how she rolled to the ground with that kettlebell. Gail Fox, I see you. Oh, thank you, Vanna. The lovely, the beautiful, the amazing. That's one of our favorites, right? That's one of those. Actually, you know what? Stay right there, darling. Let's show them the half get up. So if you have never done a full get up, this is a great place to start. Obviously called the half get up. All right, so same movement pattern. Right? So she's going to come up under her elbow, onto her hand, and she's going to stop at this next position, which is what we call high bridge. Right? And then she'll go back down. She'll just reverse the pattern. Beautiful. And then she brings it down to her chest, rolls to the side. Fantastic. That's a great place to start. You should finish with a ta-da, ta-da. All right, Gail Fox, I see you watching. Make sure you comment if you want one of these prizes. I see you, darling. All right, what's up next? All right, who's back on camera? That's me. Number 2, what's up?
Next mistake.
What's the next big mistake people make, Catherine? Not enough Rest. Okay. So you've made a decision, right? You're excited. You want to transform your life. You want to lose some weight. You want to get in shape. You want to start feeling better. People start doing too much too soon, right? I'm going to go to the gym Monday through Friday for 2 hours a day. I'm going to do strength training. It's too much, right? You need to give your body a chance to rest and recover. The rest is just as important as the workout, all right? If your main goal is weight loss, the best way to do it is a full body routine. And what I just showed you, one of my favorite workouts, that's a full body routine. We're hitting major muscle groups, okay? You would want to do that maybe on a Monday. We have classes here at GTS like 7:45, 9 o'clock, 5 a.m. Got lots of options, right? And then take a rest day where you're not strength training, right? You could do something like yoga or cardio. We have yoga on Thursdays at 9:30, something you could come to. And then get back to your strength on Wednesday, right? Thursday's either cardio, yoga, an off day. Friday, another strength day. That's really important, right? So we do damage to our muscles, and then we need to give them a little bit of time to rest and recover, right? So if you're constantly working those muscles and not letting them rest and recover and heal, you're going to hit a plateau or you're going to get hurt. So make sure you rest, okay? Oh, she's telling me don't get any closer. No. Maybe I have coffee breath. I don't know. She does not want me in her personal space, right? I'll back up.
You're back.
All right. So our third mistake, and again, make sure you're commenting. I want to see it. Maybe it's your favorite team.
You need to ask them what their favorite strength move is.
That's a great one. What's your favorite strength move? All right. If you're watching live, post it now. If you're watching later, post it then. You're going to have an hour after this is over for a chance to win some of these sweet prizes.
I can tell you what mine is.
Ooh, Catherine. Yes, Catherine, you won all the prizes. You don't qualify.
I own all of this stuff already.
She has them all already.
One arm row is my favorite.
One arm row. All right, so I'll show that one. So one arm row. Catherine says it's one of her favorites. So you want a nice wide. This is something actually you could replace the pull-ups with. Instead of doing 10, do 5 on each side. Just working your back and your biceps, right? So a nice wide stance, right? An athletic position, right? We're here. If this feels a little bit more comfortable to you, that's fine, right? But we want a flat back, right? We don't want to be here. Back is flat, elbows close to the waist, and we're here. All right, now notice, if I stop here, I'm just working biceps. So you want to try to pull your thumb to your armpit. Okay, great move, one of Catherine's favorites. All right, so, yeah, if you have a favorite move, post it here. That'll get you qualified for the prizes.
Amy Ninneman says it's so true about rest, especially as we get older.
Ooh, Amy, good call.
LOL.
Good call. Yeah, is she calling me old?
I think
if you're calling me old,
no prize for Amy.
No prize for Amy either. So nobody's getting prizes today, right? It's so true. Honestly, we have to rest, right? I mean, I'm somebody that I'm all or nothing sometimes, right? So, but we have to figure out what that balance is. And as we get a little older, our muscles do need a little bit longer to recover. The athletes that I train on Monday. They come in Tuesday for something. I see them and they're like, "Nah, I'm not sore. I'm not tired. I was last night, but I'm good." Right? We're not like that. Okay, so
we're just kidding, Amy. You can win a prize.
Yes, we're just kidding. Just kidding. It's a very true point. All right, so third mistake. This is another real common one. Okay, stop doing as many isolation movements. Okay, what I mean by that is a standing bicep curl. That's an isolation movement. You're mainly just working one smaller muscle group. Overhead tricep, mostly just triceps. Most people spend 90% of their time doing isolation things, right? And 10% of their time doing compound movements, which those 4 moves I showed you earlier, those are all compound movements. You want to focus 90% of your time on compound movements. Pull-ups, squats, deadlifts, push-ups, clean and press. Things that are working your entire body. They may have one body part works a little harder, but they're working your entire body, okay? I want to know what your favorite isolation movement is. Guys, we know what ours is, right? It's either chest, right? You walk into a gym on a Monday, everybody's doing chest, right? Because we want to impress, right? Or my favorite, right? If I'm not doing a push-up, bicep curl. Guys, we do the curls for the girls. Am I right? We do the curls for the girls. So, I want to know your favorite isolation movement that you're going to do about 10% of the time, right? So those are our top 3 mistakes. You need to do some movement laterally, some twisting, because that's everyday life. That's to keep you safe, keep you free from injury. Number 2, take some rest. If you did a full body workout, don't go back and do full body again. Number 3, don't do as many isolation moves. Do compound movements. They're harder, they're more demanding, they're going to build more muscle, you're going to speed up your metabolism. So now we're going to take a little trip. All right. Remember, make sure you're commenting. Get you a prize. We're going
Virginia Taylor is on with us. She says, for us old folks, ice and Advil.
Ice and Advil for the not as young folks, right? The wiser folks. Yeah, you know what? Recovery is an important thing.
Meanwhile, Virginia's in here 3 days a week.
That's right.
Doing her thing. And getting stronger.
That's right. And now she's got her husband in here with her, which is amazing, which is what we love here. We're all about family, right?
She has her favorite move.
Virginia, what's your favorite move?
My new favorite move that I did not believe I could do is the pike on a TRX.
Ooh. That's a good one.
It's a very good one.
That's
and it's a tough one to do.
That is a tough one. And she said she didn't believe she could do it. She's been with us over a year now. Now she can do it. So she was consistent with her workouts. And now she's making progress, and she believes she can do it. Virginia, thank you for sharing that. That's awesome. So you'll definitely get a prize, right? Maybe you qualify for the big one. So now we're going to take a little trip, right? So bear with me for a second here. We're going to just...
Why don't I follow you in there?
She's going to follow me. I've got my own camera crew. Come on in.
Crew.
Come on in. Don't run into the benches. Come on into my principal's office. Welcome. Come on in. She's going to sit you down, spin you around. Wow, that was smooth. Sorta. You might be looking at the wall. Oh, now you see me. Ooh, what's that behind us? Everybody see that? Those are some of the prizes. Check this out. Check this out. Somebody's going to win either a woman's or a men's workout shirt. Right? Men or women, we have the tank top. Right? Or you may win this Nike GTS hat or this amazing visor, right? So make sure you're commenting, right? Earn one of these prizes. Thank you, Catherine.
You're welcome.
That was fabulous. All right, so the last thing that I'm going to talk about, right, is when we're talking about strength training. Amy Tucker, I see you. Yes. Hi, Miranda. I see you. Lori Johnson. Make sure you're commenting. You're going to want one of these prizes, all right? I'll talk about the other prize that everybody's going to get for commenting. Something I learned about at this amazing event that I was at out in San Diego from a guy named Todd Durkin. If you don't know who he is, look him up. Inspirational, motivational, and authentic. Just an amazing experience. He gave us all a book. He gave us a million things. Some gifts, some intellectual stuff, some heartfelt stuff. One of the things that we learned from him in this book is called 212, right? If you don't know, at 211 degrees, water is doing nothing. It's hot, but it's doing nothing. At 212, 1 degree difference, it's steaming, it's boiling, right? At 212 degrees, if something's boiling, it creates steam, it's powerful enough to move a locomotive. So 1%. Where in your life can you make a 1% change? Can you do one more rep on your workout? Can you do one extra session, one extra strength workout? Can you do an extra 5 minutes on your cardio? Can you change what it is you're eating after your workout? Can you change one less glass of wine a night? A week, not even a night, a week. Just take out one of them. That 1% change is where the magic happens, right? That little extra effort. I call it the 3-word special. And then some, right? I did my workout, and then some. I'm making nutritional choices that are better for me, and then some. Where in your life, where can you make a 1% change? Where can you go from 211 to 212? How can you make it so that it's small and it's something that you can do long term, realistically, right? Share with me right now. Or if you're watching this after, share with me after. But I want to see what you can do. What is something that you can do to make a 1% change that'll go from water to boiling, to steam, to power your locomotive to the changes that you want, the changes that you desire, right? Make sure you're commenting, right? So there's one other thing that we're going to give away in addition to a shirt and a hat, 2 sweet prizes, but everybody who comments within the next hour, right? So we'll call it 1:30, right? We started this at 12:30, so by 1:30, good call, Amy. Diet. And I will suggest, right, we get excited, we want to make all these changes, make one change. Pick one thing that you think will make an impact, but is something you can live with. Great call, right? Great call, Amy. But 1% is the change we're looking for. We don't overhaul everything because then we're probably going to crash and burn, right? So the thing that everybody's going to get for commenting are one of these strong bracelets, okay? And this has a special meaning for me. So we've always said, GTS strong. And we always talk about that. We're not just talking about lifting weight strong. We're also talking about mental strong. So we have an acronym for this. So this band means something to me. It's something special. S is stay the course, meaning life's going to throw you curveballs. Don't let them derail you, right? Stay the course. If you start on a program, give it some time, right? Especially if you're really trying to change habits, all right? T, be tenacious. The definition of tenacious is not easily stopped or pulled apart. Once you, like a pit bull, once you get your teeth locked onto something, be tenacious, right? Grit your teeth and don't quit, don't give up, ever, right? Ever. Lori Johnson, lots of areas, 1% change, more water throughout the day. Extra cardio time, more reps, right? More water. Put a number on it, Lori. Good call. Put a number on how much more water you want to get, right? R, reach for the stars. Don't set your goals low. Set them high, right? Now, once you've set them high, you got to put some things into action. You got to reverse engineer it. If you want to be here in a year, you want to be here in 6 months, and then put some things into action. We call it a weekly rhythm register, right? I'm going to go to the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 o'clock. Boom. Okay? Reach for the stars. O, overcome obstacles. We said this already. Things are going to come up. Life's going to happen, right? I've got a back issue I've been battling for like a year and a half now. And I'm just going to try to work around that, right? I'm going to overcome that obstacle. It's going to come up, so you got to be ready for that. And never give up. We talked about this, right? It's easy to get frustrated. I'm not seeing the progress where I want. That 1% change, I'm not really seeing much from it. Let it start compounding, right? Never give up. G, good leads to great. So you don't have to start out great. You might only be able to do 1 push-up, all right? But if you stick with it, before you know it, you're doing pikes in the TRX, just like Virginia said, right? You're doing a push-up and you're doing a pike, but let your good things lead to great things, all right? So again, make sure you're commenting. Maybe it's just your favorite team. Your favorite team, I'm sure, is Kentucky, just like me. Yes, and I know we're not having a great year, but I'm still diehard. I bleed blue. As you can tell, our GTS colors are kind of Kentucky-ish. So I just wanted to challenge you guys with that 212, right? What can you do in your life that is that 1% change? So again, you got 1 hour. If you haven't watched this, make sure you tune in. If you comment, you get one of the bracelets. If you comment, you're also put into the drawing for a couple of those prizes. And then one thing, if you watch till the end here, you're going to know I'm going to draw one person. I'm going to draw one person out of this, and I'm going to give them a 45-minute private session with me. My time is so limited, right? It's a $95 value. I'm going to give that to you, so make sure that you watch it. I didn't mention it anywhere until right now because you have to watch this all the way to the end. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back here. My plan is to be back here next Wednesday, probably talking about sugar. I'll let you know that for sure. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Thanks for all the comments. All right, think about the mistakes, right, that you can change or avoid with your workouts. Think about the thing that you can change to be 1% better, right, and then let it compound over time. Thank you all for that tuned in. Make sure you hit me a thumbs up. I might give away another prize for one of those, so give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. And then we're going to be giving out lots and lots of prizes. Chris Brock, thanks for tuning in, buddy. You're always such a supporter of the GTS family. I appreciate that. If you're watching, give us a quick thumbs up, give us a heart, give us something that says, hey, you know what, this made a difference for me, right? My mission in life and and got real clear this weekend at this event was to be a light, right? Just to be a light, to be a hero to somebody. And I'm not talking about because of how awesome or whatever. I'm talking about to be a light for somebody that's, tired and frustrated, and they're sick and tired of being tired and frustrated. And somebody that just needs to be uplifted. So give us that thumbs up. Tell us that you enjoyed this. Share it with a friend. We've got lots of prizes going out. Guys, thank you so much. Amy, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your time. I know how precious that is for all of us. Thank you guys again. Hope you have a great Wednesday.